Alright, yeah, how's it going, guys? We are back with some more Magic Duels. We're going to continue on with the Bant Blink deck submitted to us by one of you guys as well. So if you do want a subscriber deck to be featured on the channel in the future, then don't forget to leave it in the comment section below. Either send it via email or you can send it to me on Twitter. Whatever is fine with you is fine with me. This is the final episode with this deck as well, so if you do want to see an extra video with this, then you can support for $1 on Patreon. You get an access to an extra video every single week for every Magic video that I do, as well as every Gwent video I do, and other perks as well. It's a great way to support the channel, but it's completely optional, so thank you very much to anybody who does decide to donate that way. Greatly appreciate it. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get into the games. See you there. Okay, we're in, and we've got a 2-lander. Don't really do anything until turn 3 and turn 4. It's a little bit too risky, I think. We're going to throw it back. And we're a bit more heavy on lands, but we've got removal and Tireless Tracker to maybe catch up. Yeah, we'll go with this. Okay, let's lead off with Prairie Stream. I want to leave the Evolving Wilds for Tireless Tracker to get double triggers off of that, if we can help it. Should warn you guys, before we get properly into this game, that I am on a massive losing streak this week. Just got back from my vacation and decided that I would put XCOM Enemy Within on my phone. And I've been playing that, and just before I decided that life hates me and I want to quit, XCOM decided that it was going to give me about 50% shots missed in a row. 50% plus shots missed in a row. And then also on the same one as well, one of the aliens shot one of my guys and killed them, which caused one of my other XCOM units to panic, who then shot one of my other units and killed him. So, yeah. It's not going great for me at the moment, so if I do lose to to variance, you know why. Because it ain't great. Right, well, I suppose we can actually go with one tile. I misclicked. Oh dear. Alright, well, we're going to have to Declaration in Stone that dude now. I suppose the upside is that we now get value off of both of these Tireless Trackers. There's a good chance it could have died anyway, so it's fair enough. That was that's really bad right after telling you how bad my luck has been this week. It's been horrendous. And I just thought we can't even play Tireless Tracker for full value this turn either, because didn't play the forest. Kill me. Displace. Okay. Alright, well, land and Tireless Tracker. If Tireless Tracker lives, then we get Tireless Tracker into Evolving Wilds, get 2 triggers. Crack the Wilds, get 2 more triggers. That's 4 clues. That's pretty good. Dark Salvation kills the first Tireless Tracker. Okay. Gets him a zombie. Right, well, at least we get 1 Tireless Tracker value's worth. Which is all I expected we'd get in the first place, but still. Right, Tireless Tracker. Play the Evolving Wilds, get a clue. Crack the Evolving Wilds. We've got double blue, double white. Let's get green, I guess. Okay. See if our tracker gets removed. I expect it will. Liliana's Mastery, well, that's pretty horrendous all the same. Okay. We'll not block here. But I think that's just going to be game anyway. Missed a land drop. Crack a clue. See what we get. Missed our land drop. We could crack a clue, potentially draw a land which allows us to Thalia's Lieutenant. That is risky. We're taking 8 if he doesn't have removal, and then we're taking 11 if he does. So I don't think we can take that risk. So I think we'll just go Thalia's Lieutenant, which allows us to block. Puts an extra chump blocker down there in case of removal. And we're just waiting on a board wipe. There's his removal. Okay. And we are dead next turn unless we get a board wipe. And even then, I think we're still just dead. So block 3 damage. Take 8. Diagraph Colossus. Board wipe or bust. Here we go. And the answer is bust. Okay, well, Reflector Mage. Bounce the Colossus. We can block Blessed Alliance, but he still has enough for lethal. Which sucks. Gets in. We'll Blessed Alliance. We'll go through the motions. But we're taking 6 anyway. Boop. And dead. Welp. Could we have won if I'd have not misclicked that land? Probably not. I think our opponent had a very nutty draw. We needed a board wipe. Pure and simple. And we just didn't get one, so there you go. Alright, well, let's go on to another game. Alright, we're in, and on the draw we've got 3 lands, and they are decent lands at that. We get to Reflector Mage turn 3, Angel possibly. We're on the draw as well, so I think this is a keepable hand. Although it's not a particularly exciting one. Our opponent's on blue something. Not sure what it could be yet. But we've got our untapped 3rd mana there as well. That's nice. Okay, let's lead off with a Canopy Vista. Don't think it really matters, it's just as long as it's one of these tap lands. Green, blue. Baral. Ooh. Are we going to see some jank? Wouldn't that be nice? Alright, well I'm going to slam down this Plains. Actually, I'm going to slam down this Hinterland Harbour instead. And we're going to pass the turn. We're going to do that just because if our opponent wants to get in for that 1 damage, then we've got a Blessed Alliance. I'm sure that there's a good reason why Baral is here. Ooh, okay. And therefore we get to remove it. Here we go. Goodbye, Baral. Is this green-blue energy then? I know there are some expensive instants and sorceries for energy-wise things, but or energy creature focus based stuff, but I'm not sure Baral's strictly necessary here. Okay, well we can play our Plains. We're going to be able to turn 5 Angel. Hopefully turn 6 Ajani. That would be lovely. So I'm going to Reflector Mage this dude, even though he does get value for it coming back. Because I think by the time it comes back, we'll be well established and it won't matter so much. Thalia's Lieutenant is next turn, so hopefully we get ourselves another 2-drop. Ether Theorist. Okay. This is a Scry dude. Scry Energy dude. Okay. A lot of our bounce is not great. Well, there's our 6th mana. This is very nice. Let's go with our basics, so the Prairie Stream comes into play untapped. And then we'll go with Thali's Lieutenant, stick a counter on Reflector Mage. And short of a pump spell, we should be able to get through our opponent's Theorist with no issues. And I'm fine with him cracking back, because it means he's not scrying. Okay, he takes it. Nature's Way. That's the fight card. Okay. So he's going to fight our lieutenant. Sure. Gives it vigilance and trample. Very nice synergy. Although he's only getting in for one, so it's not like the most exciting of synergies, but there you go. Because now he can tap it on his end step and still scry. Longtusk Cub. Okay. Just going to start sticking counters on it now. Ooh, that's a little risky. Should do it on your combat step for reasons like this. Because we're going to Reflector Mage your Longtusk Cub back to your hand, thus wasting all of that energy that you've just spent time generating. We'll go with our Hintland Harbour. Swing for 3. God, this music got sinister. It's the Solus Project, for those who are wondering. The game just naturally got sinister as well, though. Okay. So the question is, do we follow this up with a Ajani, or do we go with the Angel of Invention? Because we are going to be able to swing through these creatures with the Angel Lord. Evolving Wilds. Well, I guess we can go with the Evolving Wilds now, since we can go with the Angel instead. Follow that up next turn with Ajani and start refilling our hand. Maybe exiling instead, if it comes to it. I'm just hoping it doesn't have a pump spell. That's the only worry. So, let's go with our Angel. Make some servos. So now we've got 3/4s as well. Create some servos. And we can crack our Evolving Wild. So now we can get through his creatures without ours dying in the process, short of a pump spell. And if he wants to spend a pump spell on that, then it's fine. So he's going to chump. Block, tap, and... no, he ain't even going to spend his energy. It's only 1 energy and you need 2 for this. I would have spent it, but I suppose I don't know what's in his hand. Do we need... we got... hang on, I should check this before. Green, white, white, green, blue, green, blue. It looks like it doesn't really matter what we pick, so we'll not pick Plains because of the Emiri Shepherds. We'll go with the blue. And our opponent's had enough. Okay. Well, we are going to continue because I don't think it's over by any stretch, but we'll see. Nissa scries. Oh no, she actually goes for the 0. Goes with a Longtusk Cub. Okay. So you can either spend his energy attacking and putting a counter, or you can spend it on the Cub instead. Right, we are going to slam down Ajani. And we'll play our Prairie Stream, because we do need the 7 mana for Emiri Shepherd, but we'll leave this Plains in hand from now on. So, he can get 5 power on board, so I think I will actually minus on Which one do I know I'm on a minus on? Not sure it necessarily matters. Or do I just want a plus? No, because I can't get him for as much damage if I don't do this. Then again, I am giving him 3 life in exchange for trying to hit him for 7. So, I mean, works out about the same. I suppose I better keep his creature count low, though. Long Tusk Cub can be very annoying, so I'm just going to get rid of the Cub. And he's going to put a counter on it to gain an extra bit of life. So while this can block our servos, the Cub can get out of hand. And we'll just take out Nissa as well. And there's no reason to swing him with these guys, because I think he'll just block a servo and take the rest. Whereas this forces a chump if he wants to block any of the damage. Yeah, so he loses his entire board, essentially. Is it land and pass? Nope. Jace. Jace can only bounce a servo without giving us value. But it looks like that's what he's going to do. And we get a Glacial Fortress. We're going to tick up a Ajani, because we might find some better options. We get nothing. It's not very often that ends up happening. Okay, well, we will make some more servos. Thank you, Jace. Appreciate it. Play the Glacial Fortress, go to combat, take out Jace, everything else. Add our opponent. And pass the turn. Pull from tomorrow. Is that X4? It is. That is a concession from the AI. Rishikar's Expertise was the card I was thinking about with Baral. This kind of card where you could just pay for expensive things a lot cheaper. Well, we will go through the motions because it's not a human. Tick up Ajani. Get all 3 to hit. Including Emiria Shepherd. Plays a Plains, gets back Thalia's Lieutenant onto the battlefield, which gets us a counter on both of our Reclamation Sages. Not Reclamation Sages, Reflector Mages. And swing for lethal. Several times over. Alright, well that went significantly better than the previous game, so I'm very happy about that. Alright guys, well that is going to do it for today's episode, so I do hope you enjoyed the content, and if you did, then be sure to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to submit any subscriber decks if you want to see them being played on the channel in the future, as well as on stream as well. I do like to get through as many subscriber decks as possible, so the more you send me, the more I play. Alright guys, I do hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.